I know.
I don't.
Oh shit!
I have to type it out.
Is there not like a utility closet or something? Fuck.
Wow!
Low numbers to win.
Amazing.
You scoot around and find a little bit away from the stairs what seems to be a smaller room, so very much an office or a meeting room of some sort, maybe, with simple furnishings, a desk, chairs, a couple of storage spaces, but there's nobody in here.
Can I lock the door behind us with these two?
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a thieves' tools check to lock the door. Nice. You are pretty confident that you have sealed the door from the inside. You're using your smiths. Using your thieves' tools.
Good thinking.
Very, very slick. You all then begin changing. You're about halfway through the process when you hear the sound of voices from outside growing progressively louder.
Well, I'm fully changed. Like, I'm just casting a spell.
Yes, of course, your process takes about 6 seconds. The other guys have probably taken a minute to a minute and a half, depending on how authentic. Not a minute and a half, minutes, 2 minutes.
I'm just going to keep changing. I'm not going to take a notice to the voices.
Okay.
What? Okay, cool.
The voices grow louder until they are very much on the other side of the door. Mid-conversation, the door handle is attempted to be turned. Of course, it stops, which you hear the conversation cut short on the other side. You hear one of the voices say, I swear this wasn't locked. Have you got the key? No, I don't have the key. I didn't lock it. I wasn't in here last. Who was in here last? Go find Jenkins. All right, I'll go see if Jenkins is in it. All right, go find Jenkins.
This motherfucker's gonna wait here, isn't he?
You hear footsteps, one set of footsteps walking away. Then you hear some muttering on the other side of the door, some light cursing at the potential of Jenkins being a dick and being unreliable.
How about you quickly open the door, grab his mouth, and we all drag him in, lock the door, and then beat him up in this
I'm
room.
dressed as like one of the members of Mirage. I can just say we
just
use this room.
go out the room and say, lol, we using this. Come back in a few minutes.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to open the door and say, we've commandeered this room temporarily. Apologies for disrupting you, but it's official business. I'm sure you understand. Not I hope you understand. I'm sure you do.
So are you lock picking the door to unpick it?
Yes.
Okay. As you are unpicking the door and opening it, you hear him go, what in the world? And then you appear, disguised as Nisk, is it you're looking at? Like?
Yep.
What in the... hello? We've booked this meeting out. We booked this room out for a meeting.
Yes, I'm sorry. We commandeered this room briefly. Official business, I'm sure you understand, but we'll be out of here any moment.
Make a deception check. And you can do so with advantage because you look like a Mirage member.
Come on, I want to see 20s or 30s here. Yeah!
Yes!
Oh, really? Who did you go through? Who authorised this?
I authorised this.
I will have... Well, then I have strong words to say to you. Look, you can't just...
Go ahead.
You can't just come in here and commandeer literally everything. We still have work to be doing, you know.
You won't do for long if you keep that tone.
You Mirage have got to think you're so tough. We didn't need you years ago. We don't need you now.
Well, I'm sure we'll be out of your hair soon.
You best be. Jenkins will be here shortly, and I don't want to have to say the bad side to him. You may be Mirage, but he's still Jenkins. He still runs this department.
I closed the door.
He still runs this department. The door slams in his face. You hear him cursing
I
on the
look
other
to
side of the door
to my
quietly.
companions. How ready are my companions?
You reckon they're going to be done quite soon?
Alright, we continue getting ready. Do we have any black face paint so we can put on those fake tattoos very quickly?
I have my disguise kit. I'm happy to do so.
Because doesn't everyone in Mirage have those tattoos on their face? Everyone we've met so far.
Yeah, I can do those for my disguise on both of them.
Yeah. How long would you say that would take, Tom?
It will depend on how he rolls.
Good.
Do you have a
What's the
ballpark
modifier?
Oh, what's the modifier for applying face paint?
Tom,
Yep.
please.
Can it be dexterity, please, Tom? Not that I've maxed.
I think it might be intelligence based because you're remembering how it looks and then applying it because it's a memory based thing.
I only have a +1 to it. Okay, that's fine.
Because that's what intelligence is, recalling information. So that.
Oh fuck.
Okay. You'll start applying the paint. Which order do you do it in?
I do Tochi first.
Yes, you do.
Okay, you apply it to Tochi, and you're pretty nearly done, and you're pretty happy with your work. Maya looks on, however, having just finished changing, and, well, it kind of resembles the mark, but Maya, you can tell that it doesn't match. It's not like it looks completely different, but you can tell at a glance there's something a little bit off about it.
Keep your hood up. .png.
Keep hood up, keep head down.
As you finish Tochi's, do you turn to start to do Maya's?
Yes. I tell Tochi to stand by the door.
Tochi, do you stand by the door? Tochi is dead. Overwhelmed by the experience and...
/ guard. That's what I told Tochi. He will do it.
Okay, you start doing Maya's, and you can go ahead and make it another int check.
Hello?
There we go.
Hello.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I go stand by the door.
Another.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ever so slightly better.
You're like,
All of my rolls today, almost all of them have been under 10.
you're like, okay, yeah, Maya, I see what you're saying. This one little bit here needs slightly amending.
Yes, but
There you
this
go.
bit, and this bit.
Halfway through what you're doing, Tochi, you hear the sound of footsteps approaching. This time, 2 sets of footsteps.
Oh, God damn, it's Jenkins, isn't it?
I didn't relock the door. Tochi, you're gonna have to.
As hearing these footsteps,
Oh no.
I'm gonna take a step out the door and stand
Oh, fuck.
there
you
like a bouncer.
Little
course
Norwich
you are.
bouncer. Okay. So, as a little gnomish bouncer steps outside of the door, dressed...
Hood up, face. Hood up.
The guy on the other side goes, great, another one. Just in time for Jenkins to arrive. Jenkins, so I'm sure, as he said, we couldn't get in, but there's been a progression. Not only can we not get in, but these Mirage members have said that they booked the meeting, and I'm certain that they didn't book the meeting, and if they didn't book the meeting, they're just commandeering the meeting room. We talked about this. We talked about this in my 1-to-1. I don't like the fact that these Mirage members just waltz around.
I'm 1-to-1 fucking up. Can I hear this through the door?
Yes, you can.
We'll be done in a moment!
Have some damn patience, commoners.
The man he's referring to as Jenkins is a smartly dressed, snazzily dressed half-elf. Who kind of like walks over, places his arm around the shoulders of the man stood by the door, leads him to one side, and begins quietly talking to him, and then kind of like pushes him over to the side gently, like leads him, and says, I'll speak to them. I'll handle it. He walks over to you, Tochi, and says, Now, look here. What is happening?
Good.
Official Mirage business, sir. I am not in the right to tell you what that is at this moment.
I see. Well, I will refer you to the company meeting a month or so ago, where we raised the fact that you use that excuse quite a lot. And
I love this.
we didn't feel it was particularly fair on us. We all share this space. We all have to work together, and it wasn't promoting a very good company spirit.
I will refer you to what we said then. I'll refer you to what we said then. Take it up with Zogel.
Take it up with the boss.
I see. Well, I will have to raise this to somebody upstairs. For now, we'll find another room, but I will be raising this. And
Are we done?
What is your name?
Fuck. Zorgle.
My name is Bonther.
Bonther.
Bonther. And whereabouts do you work, Bonther?
Upstairs, sir. I work with Nisk. I work for Nisk.
You answer to Nisk. All right then.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your cooperation. I hope you are having a good time, whatever secret things and classified that you can't tell us.
Are we done?
Yes,
It's
you are
classified
just
to tell you,
finished.
sir.
Let's walk out then. And Nisk, wink, wink. Tell them patience is a virtue or some shit.
Wait, are we done?
You're done. You've just finished.
Okay. We leave the room. The room is free now. If you still need it.
You hear a voice from behind. We don't even want that room now. Now, says the half elf beside you. We will of course take the room that we booked. Will you be heading back upstairs?
Yes, we will. Apologies for the inconvenience, gentlemen. Which is official business. I'm sure you understand.
We understand. And then they all begin walking into the room. Although the man that was there the whole time is glaring at you in a none too pleased manner.
Good.
Fucking hell.
Good.
Shall we go upstairs, Nisk?